For today's experiment, we're going to be talking about Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. To do this, we're going to need three things: a function generator, which is this, an oscillograph, which is this. We're going to need two detector coils. The other one is 400 revolutions, and the other one is 2000 revolution. We're also gonna need a field coil. Because this field is changing back and forth, it will induce a current, and the detector coil will detect that current, and then the oscillograph will show the graph of that current. The current detected by the detector coil. It will appear here in the screen. The upper graph is the field's graph. The graphs on the bottom is the current graph. I'm gonna do this first part of the experiment. We're gonna keep a steady voltage and trying to change the frequency to see how the graph will change on the oscillograph. Yeah, right here. And we have a voltage of 4 volts and a frequency of 1000 hertz. And see how the graph is on the oscillograph. Right here. Okay, notice this. And now we're gonna change the frequency from 1 to 1.2 kilohertz. And we keep the steady voltage of 4. Now notice how the gap in this graph is increasing. It was smaller and it's getting bigger.
So for our part 2, we will be increasing our distance in our detector coil away from the field coil. And first, we must set our function generator. We must set our voltage to 4 volts and frequency to 2000 Hz. And this must be fixed. We can't increase or decrease any of it. And from our oscilloscope, we can see that right now the voltage graph from the detector coil is curvy. And after we increase the distance of our detector coil away from the field coil, we will see that the amplitude of the graph will decrease, and so the graph will kind of shrink. According to our procedure from the textbook, we must increase the distance by 2 centimeters. So right now this distance is 11 centimeters. And so, if we increase the distance by 2, it will be 13 centimeters. After we increase its distance to 13 centimeters, we can see that the amplitude decreases, thus the graph shrinks. So to conclude this, as we increase in distance, the voltage graph on the oscilloscope becomes smaller.
那接下来是我们第3部分的实验。那我们这次首先我们要先固定在4伏特以及2000赫兹的频率。那我们要观察的是侦测电圈的角度以及电动势的变化。那首先从0度开始，那可想而知的，因为0度没有磁通量，所以它的感应电动势是0。接着只要照着旋转架每次旋转刻度观察，并且记录下电动势的变化，那就可以完成我们的第3部分的实验了。